Welcome to the Adjacent Weekend Update with Jody Silvey Wynn and Shelly Silvey Grabe.
Welcome back to Weekend News Adjacent Style. Shelly is sitting completely in the dark. What are you doing?
I just haven't turned the lights on yet.
Well, that's the thing. Like, either Shelly will start texting me in the morning or I'll start texting her, and we just kind of roll out of bed.
You never roll out of the bed. You never.
No, I've been up since 5.
Yeah, Jody looks like she's been to prom.
Yeah,
and
that's what I look like.
I was taking care of morning duty when the call started, and so I'm waking up. I have a puzzle that I'm hot to complete, so that keeps me up sometimes late.
Yes,
because I am a nerd.
Oh, I actually think that's lovely. Like, I was just listening to Sandra's interview and how she wakes up, drinks her coffee, goes for her 45-minute walk with her dogs, comes home, finishes her drink, has her little breakfast or whatever. I was like, that's so lovely. And then goes to the Zumba.
Yeah.
That's how you say it? Zumba dance or belly dancing. I'm like, oh my gosh, how fun.
So fun. We interviewed Sandra, our sister-in-law, this week after we discussed our brother turning 60.
Yes.
But let's talk about last weekend. Last weekend, we spent the weekend in Smithville.
I was pleasantly surprised with, like, it looks like some new shops are coming in, and it was so relaxing. I think at one point we were sitting around a fire and I was just like, I don't know if anybody gets like this, but your body just kind of like releases all the tension. And I was just sitting there like hypnotized almost by the flames and just, chilling. So.
It was too relaxing. My body does not enjoy
sitting. Yeah. Well,
for
hours. Yeah. I would have rather us have at least done the gate walk where we walk from one gate to the other, because it's harder than people think. That hill coming back up to the top gate, it's a climb. It's a climb.
Incline.
Yeah. We should have done that at least 2 rounds.
I want to thank you and John for hosting again.
Oh, you were so sweet.
It was so lovely. It was so relaxing. It was, just a real nice way to kick off the holidays, if you will. It was like,
yeah,
just take a moment, take a breather, relax, and
before the shit hits the fan.
Before the shitter. And so it was very relaxing. I loved it. I enjoyed every moment of it. And it was great to see Gertie. And the patio place that we had breakfast was fantastic.
Quinto
patio was great. Gertie got her sconces. That makes her happy. We walked in.
I think they're called scones.
Sorry. Scones.
For the wall.
I was like, aren't sconces the wall thing? She got her scones. We got to spend some time with Tammy. It was very lovely and very relaxing, and ready to, yesterday was Christmas.
Yes.
Christmas, and now we go into my favorite holiday,
New Year's Eve.
Yes. It's a Virgo's dream.
Calendar reset.
The board is cleared. a game plan. It's planning and game planning. And
Were there any hanging chads?
there's always hanging chads. But the girls' trip is booked and we're ready to roll, and very exciting. Lots of travel in 2026. It was so much fun. Anyway, how was your Christmas, Jody?
Well, it's always lovely. So, if you haven't listened to our Christmas recap, go back and listen to it because it gives you all the inside scoop about growing up as a courier Silvey in Austin, Texas, and going to Aunt Dodo's and all that. So when Aunt Dodo passed, rest in peace, we loved her very much. That yellow rose of Texas, that woman. We moved Christmas Eve to for a while it was at Shelly's, and then we moved it to my house, and everybody kind of did their time. But it's been going around here. And this year we changed up the menu because we usually would do like a giant charcuterie board, not to outdo Aunt Dodo's because there was no way we could do it. She was the original charcuterie master before I even knew it had a name, charcuterie. But we did all Italian food. So we have chicken spaghetti, we had regular lasagna and vegetarian lasagna, a giant salad. I was very clear with John. I said one with Italian and one with creamy. Chopped salads are my favorite because they're easier to eat, and you can add more vegetables into it. And then we played our little, gag gift game. But it was great seeing all the nieces, nephews, our siblings. I just love it. It's such a act of pure love getting to see everybody. So I love it. And then we picked up Graham the next day, took her out to the ranch, and John and Cameron and Peyton put together an incredible dinner that everybody could, just get, just an incredible dinner. He always does a prime rib and a potato and vegetables, and then there's desserts. It's just very very nice, and he plans it meticulously. And one year it didn't go very well, and he got very upset at the table. Because that is his it's a love language. His love language is feeding everybody. He loves to feed people. I really wish he would become a chef.
I would love to see that. Just,
even be at work in a kitchen as a sous chef.
Well, but I mean, to have like a space where it's like, for $250, I'm going to have everything ready for y'all's, your dinner for each person.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. People do it all the time, Jody.
That's so expensive.
He's worth it. It's like, to pair with the cocktails and the mocktails and the, everything. That's his level.
Yes.
And so I think people would pay for that all day long.
What did you guys do for Christmas?
Well, we came to your house for Christmas Eve, and then Hayden's working before his next big adventure, and so just relaxing and hiking.
So nice.
So yeah, it just quiet day. I like it. I like the quiet.
It works for you. It works for you. I have to tell you, Cameron came into town on the 22nd, and we went to Mama Betty's, and I had a talk with her. I said, look, I just watched this movie with Michelle Pfeiffer, and she's a mom, and her kids forget her on Christmas Eve to go watch this very crazy dance thing. And then she leaves and goes on an adventure on her own. And then her daughter and her had a heart-to-heart about like that her daughter really wanted to start her own family traditions. And she always felt like her traditions were wrapped up in her families and her parents. And she had her own family, but she always felt like they had to make the trek and do all that. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then after reading The Holiday Club, Ashley Manley's, and just that release of the pressure of the holidays and how freeing that can be, but also it can open it up to new things.
Agreed. I can't agree more. It's I think as your kids age, you gotta follow their vibe.
Yes.
Move. You gotta shift to their vibe. If that moves your time with your siblings to a different time,
Yeah.
make that adjustment.
Yeah.
But don't feel rigid about what the holidays look like. Everybody wants to extend the holidays. Everybody wants the feeling of the holidays to be longer and more and all of that. So make the adjustment. Make the adjustment to make everybody else, make your kids the priority and then shift everything else out. I understand like when you have like elderly family members or medically fragile family members, the adjustments need to be made around them. But, the holidays can look like whatever anybody needs them to look like.
Right.
This is it's not like when we were growing up and everything, these were your needs for the year are being met. This is all most families I know, these are wants and they're excessive wants. And so it just changes the dynamic of it. It's like, somebody sent us a video of like somebody's house decorations and they had like 15 Christmas trees in their house decorated ridiculous level.
Well, and if that brings them joy, I'm all for it. But if you're doing it because you think people are going to miss this or, it's okay to pivot. It's okay. If you're feeling too much pressure to fulfill those stringent demands that maybe you've created kind of for yourself.
Exactly.
You can let it go.
Exactly. You can make those adjustments, especially if it's adding any level of stress.
Yeah.
It's like, that should be a joyful time.
Yes.
That's why we made a major pivot and we were like, you guys, how much of this do y'all enjoy? And they were like, yeah,
well, Shelly, I've had so many of our friends speak to what you're saying, and I'm seeing more pivoting. So
we're at the age where the pivot needs to happen. Our kids we're empty nesting, and so it's now their Christmas,
right?
And we're the bonus.
So yeah, and if it's not, if it's causing family strife, or if it's causing a lot of stress or financial turmoil or arguments between partners because of money spent, go ahead and shift. I'm going to shift next year.
Shift. And please don't let it be a financial. I've seen years where people are like, how much are you spending on the holidays? How much are you spending on the holidays? And it's like, what? I can't think of anybody socially that is like their kid is going without.
Yeah, I agree with you. There could be, it's okay to pivot, and we're giving you permission.
Yes, frowning.
And you can blame it on adjacent.
blame it on adjacent. Yeah, I would love to know how everybody spent their holidays and what they did. And
Yeah.
please share. We love hearing all y'all's stories.
But I told Cameron, I said, it's time to pivot. If you guys want to start making your own traditions, and if we are a part of that in any way, we are excited to do it. If you want to keep doing what we're doing, we're happy to do it that way too.
Yeah.
But we want you guys to be able to establish the trends you want to have. So, of course, she's in the middle of her residency, and so she was able to get Christmas off this year, but next year she'll probably not have Christmas off. So
exactly.
That's going to pivot some things as well.
And with everything is like, I feel like Christmas Eve has been this commitment. We made a commitment. We're going to do Christmas Eve. And, there's times when people don't come because they have other commitments.
Yeah.
And it is, been sad for people. We're like, hey, we thought we were all going to see each other. We kind of bank on seeing each other. And then life happens and shifts happen. And this happens across the board. This happened this week.
And maybe we need to just find another time.
Exactly. And so it's just like, but when a commitment is made,
try to stick it.
Then emotions happen. And so it's like, we've all committed to it. We've all, made a sacrifice to be somewhere. And then, it
feels a little whiplashy. So the holidays are almost behind us, and now we have New Year's Eve coming up.
Yeah.
Now I know you love to just reset out your calendar for New Year's Eve and go to bed by 8.
I do. I like to spend New Year's Eve really. First of all, I have to tell you, Friday, Laura Sullivan's in town. If you we're going to Matt's at 5. We're going to the Broken Spoke, big reunion for all of those. Anybody want to join us? You're all personally invited. And if you need me to actually verbally personally invite you, please give me a text.
But I will let you know if I cannot make it, Shelly.
Yeah,
I'll be with Graham. But if you are going to go, tell her, because that's like, she has to set up a table,
Well, there's y'all know Mads. If you're not there at 5, you're going to have to get your own table.
Yeah.
I'll probably be there at 4.
Are y'all going to go to Dawn's?
No, she wants to go to the Broken Spoke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so it's Lala's day, and we're just gonna follow Lala's lead.
Yeah.
And so we're very excited to have Laura in town. And can't wait to hug her neck.
I'm sorry I miss her.
I know.
Well, hopefully Lance Wheatley will come out and spin her around.
Yeah. Please come spin Laura around the dance floor.
You should do one of those dollar dances.
Oh, hilarious. That's a good idea. But New Year's Eve, New Year's build up from Christmas on is my reflection time.
Yes.
I do a lot of reflecting, and what did I accomplish this year? How did I meet my goals? Where am I? What is the plan for next year? And as a Virgo with a whatever moon and a 7th door or whatever I am, I am Gemini. Wasn't it Gemini moon? You had the Cancer.
You're Taurus.
A Taurus. Okay.
So you're a Virgo sun, a Taurus moon, and nobody knows your rising because you at that time didn't have your time.
Yeah. I'll look it up before we talk again, but I love this time of year. It's like a rebirth, a new calendar. I sit down with everybody in our family and go, okay, what are your goals? What are your goals? How, where does that overlap? How can we help? Where's the support? And so I just get that good planning which brings me so much joy. And it just, I don't know, it's like my favorite time. I, deep dive, finish up the pivot year, those last couple of days of the pivot year. And I read the same book so I can reflect and
The Alchemist. I read it.
Yeah.
I deep dive it.
Yeah. And so we'll do that for book club this week. But yeah, I love New Year's Eve. I'm very excited about the new year and a fresh start and a new baseball season.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Yeah. And I love when I get to go baseball season. Baseball season's on the horizon. And so doing South Carolina.
Yes. Do you have any resolutions?
I haven't written them completely out, but I do want some future thinking about routines. Our friend Leticia, we've discussed this a lot, is she's in her 60s and
she is in, first off, she's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous.
She's super fit, so fit. Like with it, connected. But she does these daily routines. And I tried to get Shelly to get this one board.
Yeah.
On Amazon. I'm going to put it on our Amazon shop.
Okay. Send it to us. But, yes. I think the daily routines are going to be a critical part of my year. And, because I do think longevity, I think it has served Leticia very well. I think when there's not a plan, there's a tendency to sit in front of a TV or sit in front of a computer or what have you. Luckily, I stay pretty busy and that's not much of a factor in my life, but I need some focus on, weights and flexibility and just for mobility. Leticia's mother's still with us and in her 90s and kicking ass. And so I think that keeps her very motivated. But I think that system of a daily routine, I think that helps with longevity. And I just want to establish it.
Yes. So, I love that. I think that's a great idea. We should work on it.
Yeah.
Well, I put down, I don't like New Year's resolutions because I always feel like one time I went to, I'm not going to say her name, but a friend of ours, I went over to her house and we were going to make one of those vision boards I was going to make one, she was going to make one. And we went and cut up magazines, tried to make it look cutesy, labeled everything we were going to do for that year. And she had things like, like typical, lose weight, work on my marriage, da-da-da-da-da. Well, that year, that's when she had a transition in her marriage. And we did not get healthy. And I looked at it, I was like, I didn't do any of this stuff. And hers are completely opposite.
Yeah.
But I'm trying this year now that I have a little time to focus on some things. I always put God, family, and friends first. Try to do mantras and prayers and just some kind of centering, meditation daily. I want to have a routine daily exercise. Now, it doesn't mean the same thing every day, but every day I want to move my body doing something. I've really gotten off of not doing that because I've been so busy. I don't know why. And then obviously I want to contact people every day in some form, not the same person every day, but contact people every day, maybe have a Monday list, a Tuesday list, or if I just think of them or whatever. And then I really want to put a lot of energy into connecting with my siblings more. You and I, we see each other all the time. Not only do we work together, we play together, we recover together, So we see each other all the time. But I'd like to have more contact with those my, Amy, Casey, and Tim. And then some things I really want to do. I want to go and get all my medical stuff scanned, everything, get really good blood work done, work on my hair, work on my skin, and get my eyebrows and my nails in good shape. And work on my flexibility and my strength. Because I have to tell you guys, start now, wherever you're at. But if you are in your 20s, that is something I've been admiring about like Vreeland and Tipsword and Damazaga and people like that. Ashley, like they've had like a consistent workout regimen and they look amazing.
That's what I feel like. The consistency is critical, and I want to call 2026 the year of unapologetic self-care. That comes first before anything else.
Yeah, you got to put that mask on.
Put the mask on and just really do it. I mean, I saw Gertie stand up and I just was like, man,
her body is strong and
so
beautiful.
strong and amazing. And it's like, why are we chasing all this other stuff?
Yeah.
Let's make this a priority. Let's, unapologetic self-care. And I want to challenge us to be like, before we jump on the phone and start our days, it's like, did you take the time to do your self-care? Let's wait until after you've done that. And then we can do this at another time. And so,
yeah, I don't know. Shelly was trying to like get me into have you finished your self-care every day and like a check sheet with her and Letty. And I was like, that would completely stress me out. I would start lying. I'd be like, yes, I did.
Wow. Yeah. And
next year I'd be like, stop lying on 2027.
Yeah, that's
because I just panic with people like
hold you accountable in any shape or form.
I hate to be held accountable.
I know.
It's very hard to work with me. I know, poor Shelly. Like, it's like, God dang. What do I have to do?
You're like, I want a list of everything I need to do. God dang, why do you make a list? And it's like, who asked me to?
No, I do want to work on being as much a partner on the podcast as possible. Shelly is definitely steering the ship, and I'm in the back holding on, like, okay, where are we going? But I'm loving it. I just am like terrified still, I'm so grateful for what this podcast is doing, and I love the everybody that's telling us that it's bringing them joy, but I need to work harder on it. It is on my list, by the way.
It's our yin and yang. It's our yin and yang.
We are definitely yin and yang. I mean, it's funny that we share any of the same, like that our moon was Taurus. I mean, we are stubborn. We are very stubborn.
Yeah, you're stubbornly.
Not me, you. No, you can't point fingers because you are too.
No, I'm very stubborn. Are you kidding me? We're stubborn in different ways.
We're stubborn in different ways. So it's like we kind of like Shelly's like,
you're like, don't tell me
last, but I'm like,
yeah. You're like, don't tell me what to do, and I'm like, you asked me to tell you what to do.
No, I need it. I need it. I haven't been saying that lately. I've been trying to like, okay, I'll get on it. But I do it wrong all the time.
Oh.
Shelly's like, oh my gosh, how many times do I have to teach this person? And then she says it like, God, I have to tell people over and over how to do the same thing. And I'm like, oh, I think she's talking about me.
Well, I have to, tell you
Confess.
guys, I hate micromanagement. I hate it. I hate to be micromanaged, and I hate to micromanage. And so it's like, here's the task, do it, don't do it, and if you don't do it, I'll do it. And
That's in a way micromanaging, right?
well, but it has to get done. It can't not be done.
Well, my thing is like with the podcast, if people don't do their podcast, then they don't do it. Like,
It's not,
you know,
I'm not talking about
yeah,
that.
but I understand. I understand because I tend to fawn from that.
Yeah.
And then it looks like I'm being passive aggressive in my own way. So I'm working on it. It is on my list. I want you to know it is on my 2026 list. But I'm like, now that I'm gonna have a little time because we're going, we're camping and everything. But that's one thing I'm gonna really look at and streamline and see what I'm capable of doing, and
yeah. But I have to say, from where we started to where we are today, wrapping up the year, so much.
Yeah, we're improving every day, learning so much every day. But it is like it's hard, and we all have our favorite podcasts, but the main thing they tell you is consistency, consistency, consistency. If you say you're going to be out on Tuesdays, you better be out on Tuesdays because people are waiting for it. So we've been trying, but I think we've always we want to do more because we're very creative.
Well, Jody's very creative.
No, you come up with so many great ideas. We have so many new ideas coming in 2026. You guys, you're going to love it.
Well, this weekend also is Super Bowl for the adjacent playoffs.
Yep, it is. So listen to that because the playoffs have been great. I've loved the chatter. I'm coming for Frosty. I'm coming for Christian. I'm coming for Kim. I'm coming for Montanez. Let me in there. I mean, they are fighting for it. And I love it. Yeah, we're down to the 2.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl champs.
Hey, and those of y'all that were following my fantasy football league, I came in second place.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And at trivia last week, I got 6 questions right.
Way to go.
I know. So
you should start charting it as your Virgo self.
I'm not going to search.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not going to. I have had forward motion, but I still could not tell you who's on what team. I'm really not watching the game, but I know more about it.
Yes.
I'm more aware of it.
Well, and also you're a test taker, so you look for clues when they're announcing on the show, on the screen.
I do. And I was like, oh man, maybe I should start following a a football trivia thing. Listen to a podcast. And I was like, no, that does not interest you at all. That does not. You can win a bingo. Just win a bingo. Don't you?
That's me. I'm like,
add to do.
We're busy.
I know. I don't need that added. I'd prefer to watch baseball.
And my brain is full, and the stuff I need to come in is not more football and sports stuff right now.
Yeah,
it's other things.
I just need to go to the Ladies of Lovefield for my sports.
Yeah, I did not on my goals write down learn more about sports.
I did not. I'm not adding that. But yesterday, I was like, oh, maybe I should start listening to some trivia. And in the whole conversation with Benita, I was like, no, I can't do it. And so I was like,
she stressed you out.
She's so nice.
She's so knowledgeable.
She won again yesterday.
Well, because John wasn't there.
Yeah, that's what they said. I mean, the whole bar was like, "Yay, John's not here. We got a chance." People grabbed cards again. They were like, "John's not here. Great." That was fantastic.
I'm gonna tell you, he watches sports stuff all the time.
Well, I mean, those questions are just so
He has a
crazy.
crazy memory, though.
Yeah.
I remember things from like almost the day he was born.
I know. But Steve's the same way. He has a photographic memory and he
Yeah.
did really well.
But he didn't beat Bonita.
No, he didn't beat Bonita well because he gets so distracted conversing with other people.
Did he bring a date?
He did not, but he's very, very smitten, and she's going to be in town, I believe, next week, and he wants
That's
everybody to meet her.
exciting.
So, well, he's going to be there for next week, so it'll be the weekend after. But yeah.
So if you were hoping for Steve to be on your list, he's taken.
Well, everybody's like, hey, how are these single ready to mingles doing? Has anybody, met somebody? And Steve's one of them. He
Well,
did.
a couple of them have met people, and I love how Luis
Laura?
Rodriguez does it. Yes.
Yeah.
He'll send out this, if you want to get to know me, here's what you listen to this. And it's the single ready to mingle interview. I think that's a fantastic way to meet people.
Agreed. And I like how Evelyn does it. If she meets a guy and then she's like, this isn't going to work. She goes, maybe y'all would like to interview him. I love it. Okay. I was going to tell you, Frontier, Jody, listen up. Frontier has a membership.
Yeah, they talk about it on the flights.
$347, unlimited flights.
Yes.
You can book them like 1 day, 2 day, or 3 days ahead of time, but fly
wherever Frontier takes you. Colorado.
Direct flight to San Diego from Austin. I mean, so I was like, what the holy hell? This is brilliant.
Yeah.
This is brilliant. I was like, golly, Hayden, let's go ahead and get this for Hayden.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. And so Steve's girlfriend lives in San Diego. So he bought that. So he can jump on a flight at any time.
And it's cheap. Frontier's very cheap, but it's good airline.
It's $347 and it's good till 2027. And he can fly as much as he wants.
Even if you get 2 flights out of that you've made your money.
I mean, if you get 1 flight out of it, you're minting money.
Yeah.
1 round trip, anything over that.
Because they probably won't be able to sustain it.
I mean, I
see my negative Nelly coming out.
Yeah. I am going to look into it at least for Adrian, because he goes to Denver all the time.
Well, and then I think it mainly just flies west, right?
I don't know.
I know. I would have to look up.
Yeah.
Because he goes to Florida.
Yeah. I want to know all of their direct flights. But he goes to Denver, about 4 times a year. And so
wasn't it Steve that went over to Fort Collins and he flew for $50?
Yeah. Well,
one way and then $50 back.
Yeah. But now he's going to fly to Denver for free because he signed up for this membership. And so it is free. It is free.
It will it'll pay for itself.
Well, it is. I mean, it already has because he's been to San Diego twice.
Yeah, San Diego. That's not a cheap flight.
And so it's now paying for itself. And he, I think, being
pro tip,
a single, I think the easiest way is that you're a single and that you travel light. You have to have a backpack. And so
I had 1 bag. I flew to Denver. It was $80. It was $160 total.
Yeah.
And then I took a little bus for $29 to Fort Collins. Easiest thing I've ever done. And even Bob did it, but he didn't fly Frontier. But I was like, next time fly Frontier, unless you're working on your miles on Southwest. But still, I'm like, no, this is
I'm gonna check out this Frontier thing, and I'll let you know. We might.
I mean, it's not as bad as Ryanair in Ireland. That's like your flight in a tin can.
Well, Spirit here, but Spirit's like you're on lawn chairs in a tin can. Um,
Yeah.
the old net lawn chairs, they're not even good. Anyway, and Steve loves the South Terminal. He's like,
Oh, that was the only thing I didn't like.
yeah, he's like the
South.
South. He pulls up like 20
It's
minutes
very
before
old
the flight.
school.
Yeah,
It's
20
like
minutes.
when we went to Gunnison.
Yeah. Well, I remember when Bergstrom, it
Yeah,
was
you could just drive right up.
Jackson
You can
Hole.
even leave your car in the front, walk in your family member,
Yeah.
kiss and hug them while they're getting into the plane.
Well, and that was the other pro tip they gave. If you can now meet people at the gate. You just have to get a pass. That's it. Now you can meet people at the gate.
Okay, I'll wait.
I'm not going to meet anybody
I'm
at the gate.
fine. I'll see you when I see you.
It's-
And by the way, just take an Uber. Don't ask me to pick you up at the airport.
Oh,
I don't mind dropping you off. I don't want to pick you up at the airport.
Yeah, we have a system. We love to pick people up. We all are like, can I ride? Can I ride with you to pick somebody up?
Well, that's only because sometimes your family likes to go on drive to the airport.
Yeah.
I hate the airport, but the South Terminal, the only thing is it was the pickup from the South Terminal. The drop off was pretty easy. You just have to remember you're going there. One time we went on a flight, we forgot we were going to the South Terminal. Got all the way out, everything. We were like, oh, we're in the wrong place.
Yeah.
We barely made our flight because it's quite a trek.
Oh no, you don't want to mix and match. That is a pita, for sure.
But that's a good pro tip for 2026 when people are trying to travel more. So
Yeah,
I love tips like that because I
Me
think they're
too.
so great. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to John about that because we might be going to Fort Collins more to
yeah.
be Mare Bear.
Well, and I believe Frontier flies from Dallas. I think it's a great thing for your,
Our kiddos.
yeah.
Yeah, I was telling Cameron she and Carolina should go to Fort Collins because it's such a pretty place.
Well, and it's such an easy from Dallas. It's a hop, skip, and a jump.
Easy.
But
So
is
easy.
it a 30-minute flight?
It's so easy. I think it's like an hour at the max.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
you're
an hour
there.
for us. Yeah.
It's more the taxiing that takes too long,
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, I'm so excited about 2026. It's going to be a great year and adventure. And I'm going to work on being a better partner to you, Shelly. I promise.
You're on my list, partner. I love you so much. I'm so thankful for this adventure, and I'm very grateful that it's with you.
Yeah, we are just enjoying this ride together. Every time we see each other, we're just like, oh, we've got new ideas. And thank you for being on this journey with us.
Yes.
And keep letting us know if you have any other ideas or if you want to be interviewed or if you have somebody that would be a great interview.
Yes.
We love hearing all your stories. And if maybe being interviewed is not your thing, you can send us your bio and we can talk about you behind your back.
Yeah.
Or you can join us for book club. Book club like Jessica and Katie and some other friends have gotten on. It's a fun way to get on the podcast, get used to it, but it's not the big reveal. So
Exactly. It's not the questions.
Yeah,
It's just fun.
it's fun. Anyway, we love you, Texas.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.